Okay, hey, we're live. Sorry, OBS had a brief heart attack there, but we're good. Everything's fine. Hey everybody, it's the Somnium Files, Nirvana Initiative. Load the game. It's Bubbles time.
Kizuna Chieda. She seems to know something about Chikara.
Inhumane genome experiments carried out at Horadori's research facility.
The family name was Okiura.
Left half.
2 X's? Terror is just playing with us.
Okay, it really went through a lot of nothing in the
Yeah,
last
right?
3 there. Left half, 2 X's, terror!
Yeah, it didn't linger very long on that other part either. Okay, so we were about to go somewhere else, right? Yes, we have places to go now. Let's just start from the top. So much to do, so much to see. So what's wrong with seeing the back? Yeah.
Boys.
He's taking the back streets.
I know what it is.
You never know if you don't go. Wah, 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 wah.
I forget about the theme music every time.
Hell yeah.
Is he wearing a
Hey, man.
collar?
What's going on? Hey, other man, what's going on? I just noticed his chest tattoo says
What
Danger
happened?
Zone.
What the fuck?
Forget about me. What's with your voice?
Wait, what?
It's a long fucking story.
What?
What do you want?
What?
I wanted to ask you something.
Is it okay
What's
that
going
I'm
on
here
here?
for this?
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm so
The more
confused.
information, the better.
What the fuck? I told them that Chikara's
What
left
is
side was found at Yoyagi Park, and the Terror left me a message taunting me with a balloon search challenge.
How about that?
Blue and red balloons.
What has happened? I'm sorry, sir.
I
What's your deal? What's going on here?
It's the neck thing that's doing
No, I
it.
know
This is
that,
a
but
troll.
why?
This
Yeah, like,
is
what's
a
going on?
Vochlocha,
A what?
A what?
a voice-changing lock choker.
Why?
It's a necklace thing that can change your voice. If I wear this, I can have the
wish.
perfect voice.
The perfect voice. So you actually want to sound like that?
No, you got it all wrong. This was a gift. It came preset like this.
Who gave it to you?
Shinpei. He gave it to me yesterday. He said it was a thank you gift.
I
Okay.
have analyzed the voice.
It's...
The voice he is using now.
Yeah, I
is
fucking
that
know.
of Iris Sagan.
yeah.
Right.
Yes, I know.
I knew I recognized
No, I
it.
got that.
Moma and Shinpei are hardcore ASET fans.
Yes, I know.
Or perhaps I should say, Tessa fans.
You bet.
So Chimpei gave him that
You betcha.
Vochlocha with Iris's voice set as the default?
It seems that way.
What a creep.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. Oh, hold up. Vochlocho is a product sold on the dark web. Use a PC to upload someone's voice and analyze their voice profile. Input that information and put the Vochlocho on your neck. This allows for small electric signals to alter the voice. By the way, I'm good at voices too. Thanks, Iba.
Thanks, Iva.
That would solve a lot of problems.
Can you
but
take it
they're
off?
Not
Take it
The
off.
thing
real.
about that is, I lost the key.
How?
Well,
Why do
I
you
was
need a
getting pretty
key?
into the booze here at the office last night.
It's a
It's a
voice
lock.
locker.
Yeah, locks.
So you were
Yeah.
playing around with it.
The more details he gives, the creepier he sounds.
I woke up and I couldn't find the fucking key. I thought I had put it somewhere safe, but I couldn't remember.
The voice is
Not
really
much
good.
prepared to hear
This is a lock.
Good.
to
Find
hear
the fucking
ASET
key.
swear.
For years. I know what
Couldn't
he
find
can
the
do.
fucking key.
Couldn't find the
Thanks,
fucking key.
But those are days I would rather forget.
I never will. Do you have any idea how much money you made me? I'm sure you know this already, but this guy here?
That's in the past. I've gone clean.
Anyway, Leon, get this thing off me. Got shit
Please.
to do today.
Why don't we leave it on for a bit?
No.
Let me hear that cute voice a little longer.
No.
Burn in hell.
Stop it.
Burn in hell. You seen a balloon
I've
anywhere?
never seen any. There are supposed to be 3 balloons. You haven't heard about any of them being spotted?
Sorry, I got nothing.
Oh yeah, this shit.
Damn.
Yeah.
You know terror is abnormal.
Forgot about Terror's fucking
I figured
challenge.
since you're abnormal too,
Find
maybe
3
you'd have an
balloons.
idea.
I'm not abnormal. I'm the most normal.
Eh.
When he raises his
Yeah,
voice
sure.
like
Eh.
that,
It is not what I would call convincing.
About Chikara's left side.
Ugh, stop with that occult crap. I don't like it one bit.
I didn't do
I
it.
don't get it, and I don't like it. The only thing I can tell you is that I have no idea.
Okay. Wink sync!
Mama,
Oh god. I regret this instantly.
You shouldn't fall in love with a rogue like me.
But Mama, I can't help myself.
You're only going down a road of pain and regret.
No, that's not true. As long as I have you by my side.
Oh, my buttons don't work. That's fun.
Tessa!
Nice.
Mama.
Able to sue him for this somehow.
Oh, he's schmoovin'. It's Moma, his voice sounds off. Yeah, why are you here?
You weren't listening just now? I'm here to take the Vochlocho off.
Then do it, please.
Oh, I saw one at Iowan earlier.
Okay.
The orphanage?
Yeah, it was tied to a tree. I mean, I didn't get a good look at it. It was just out of the corner of my eye.
Thanks, I'll go check it out. But why were you there?
I was there to see my beautiful princess.
About the
Balloons, huh? I wish I could float like a balloon.
Okay.
That's a
Yeah, I'll
bizarre
float down
situation.
here.
I don't really know what happened, but I will say this. He got what was coming to him. You know that I was a janitor at Horadori Institute, right? Director Horadori and I talked. I heard a bunch of rumors.
Rumors?
It would take a while to explain, so I'd rather tell you later.
Okay.
But
But I want to
Mizuki,
know now.
I admit
relevant.
I am curious as well. However,
right, we need to focus on the balloons.
But I want to know now.
Alien! Please, can you get this thing off me already? The choker.
Oh shit.
Motherfucker had it too tight.
What's going on?
Moma is losing circulation to his brain. The choker must be preventing
Rip.
blood flow.
Leanne,
It's not
please.
supposed to be.
Yeah.
It's not supposed
got
to be
it.
literal. You dumbass.
Ugh, this old geezer. His breath stinks.
That's not the concern right now. This is life or death.
I can't help it. My sense of smell is better than a giant pouched rat.
What?
What the hell kind of animal is that?
What?
Couldn't you have just said dog?
Mizuki, look for the key!
Oh right, I have X-ray vision.
The key that will unlock the choker!
I thought I had put it someplace safe or something, but I couldn't remember.
Someplace safe, huh? What about the safe? X-ray.
Is that a hidden
It
safe?
literally is,
It
though.
is.
Literally in the safe.
There's an A-set figure, and there it is. It's the key.
Yes, I am sure it is.
But why does he have an A-set figure?
Mizuki, focus!
What do you think?
Why do you think? After all that. Stupid question.
You saved me. Sorry about all the ruckus. Thanks.
You should thank Leanne. He's the one who opened the safe.
Oh yeah, we still had to have him
Master
open the
of
safe
unlocking
because
at
we didn't
your
know the
service.
password.
Nah, hold on.
Password,
That
that's
don't
what they
make
call it on
sense.
safes.
Wouldn't picking open the choker be
Combination.
easier than picking the safe? Whatever.
Yeah, okay.
Mizuki, we need to continue our investigation.
Right, we need to find the balloons.
Thanks, Iva.
Oh, I have an idea. Hey, Moma, can I borrow your Vochlocho?
Yeah,
Why?
sure. You saved my life. I owe you one.
To what
Thanks,
end?
Moma.
The secret mouth.
Yeah, I
Charities
have that
fraud.
Now
now.
then,
Let's go.
Okay. I am concerned. Golden Yokacho. We need to go consult the balls.
I mean, you know where one balloon is already.
That's true. But I'm just going down the list. I imagine these 3 locations will tell me the rest of them.
I love how sometimes you go down the list of locations and other times you pick them seemingly random.
No balloons here.
Mama at Marble may have information.
Yeah, Good idea. I'll ask her.
I don't think Mizuki has ever consulted the balls. Also, that was 6 years ago. She might not have the balls anymore.
I hope she has 3 balls now.
I hope they're even bigger. Nope, there they are.
Oh, you don't have to tell me. Chikara's left side was found at Yoyagi Park, right?
Yes.
Wow, information gets to you fast.
I know when to make things quick and when to take my time.
Awooga.
Awooga. Wink sync!
I've got a riddle for you. If you get it right, drinks on me. What happens when you get rough with a fuzzy navel?
Don't know.
The drink?
I assume.
Fur
I
cone?
assume.
It spills, honey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
no,
'cause it's a drink.
Yeah, 'cause it's a drink, yeah. And information.
Yeah. I have a little nugget of information regarding Horadori.
He's your
You're
dad.
on Chikara?
The most pungent of dirt always makes its way to my nose.
So what information do you have?
Chikara was a devoted believer of a new religion called the Order of Percent. And their
yeah,
dirt
we
is
knew that
quite
already.
fragrant indeed.
Well, I guess Ryuki
Anyway,
knew that.
He really believed in the simulation theory.
The word of percent is the only sound of the creator.
Whose voice is that?
The one
That I don't.
Mark is the one creating this world.
They intentionally
Are we remembering this?
I don't know.
so they could forge through this world of lies.
It looks like a
Which
little
is
face
why
sign.
it
It's
was
tilted
hidden with
slightly.
the sign, the percent.
What was that?
Part of their new scripture, I suppose.
Did you just
Smells
beam
fishy
that
if
into
you
my
ask me.
brain?
No fishier than you.
Yeah, sure.
What's the sign
Hey.
of percent?
That I don't know. But I have a feeling it has to do with the case. You know, the percent sign is 2 circles separated by a line.
Yes.
If you ask me how that's significant, I couldn't tell you.
Okay.
But this
Left and
order
right.
of
There.
percent
I mean, it's
must
the
be
2,
involved in
yeah.
all this somehow.
I mean,
There.
yeah. About the balloons. I told
I'm
Mama
glad it
about the
showed us that,
challenge.
so it really
Hey, have
Yeah,
you
right.
seen any red and blue balloons?
I haven't, but I can ask the Milky Balls. Oh, mighty balls. Who
Thanks,
is the
Dave.
biggest liar in the world? Those bags that say tear here. Oh, absolutely
True.
right. What is with
True.
that?
What is with
Who
that?
cares about that?
That is totally unrelated.
Sorry, that was my heart screaming out to be heard.
I don't need to hear your heart screaming right now.
Now, let's try this for real. Oh, balls, the great and powerful, please find something for me. Where are the red and blue balloons?
You should go to Ikume Shrine, where the fruit of immortality resides. You will find it there.
Ooh, did that work?
Yes, thanks.
Well, I guess we should head to Ikume Shrine.
You actually believed her?
Yeah.
Not necessarily, but it's something.
She's been right every time so far.
To be fair, this is the first
Thanks,
time
Mama.
Mizuki.
That was a big help.
That's true.
I don't know
suppose.
how any of that information helped you. But if it did,
I just
that's
said a
great.
bunch of shit,
Come
but
back
all
again
right.
whenever. I'll be waiting.
Crystal
I
ball.
thought I told you about my great and powerful balls. After I plucked these out, I filled them with silicone.
Oh, that's why there are 2.
She is clearly joking.
Anyway, let's go to the Harbor Warehouse districts. That'll probably tell us where the third
Supes
balloon
gonna get
is.
my-
Well, I'm fucking
get my-
working on it, okay?
Please
I tried to just give it to you, but it wouldn't let me.
give me.
So I'm sending you a link instead.
Come on.
I'm fucking
I want my
working on
cat.
it. Eat my ass.
No. I got a DM from Super Ninja 5506.
Yeah, I wonder
Shit,
what that
so
could be.
you
Find them on
packs?
Twitter at
Nobody's here.
SuperNinja5506.
No,
Oh,
but there is someone who
Boca,
looks
that
like they
unlocked
might
a
get
core
help
memory I
with this.
haven't thought about in years.
You're welcome.
Super
Wow.
5506.
That's a
It's
memetic
funny.
hazard. You gotta keep that under
Perhaps
lock
he
and
knows
key.
something.
Again, what up? Oh, hi.
What a coincidence running into you here.
Hi, Pro ZD.
What's up?
It's
Well-
someone.
I told him that Chikaro's left half was fine, and the terror left me a message taunting me with a balloon search challenge.
So these balloons might lead to a break in the case.
And finding them would help with arresting the culprit.
Probably.
It couldn't hurt. Don't have anything else to do. Why are you
This
here?
is my favorite spot. I came to look at the ocean. Looking at the horizon really calms me down.
How long have you been here?
Since about 8 in the morning.
Don't you need to open for lunch today?
No, fuck
I
off.
don't really feel up for it today. I'll open it for dinner only.
It's my restaurant, and I'll serve food when I want to.
A little more seriously.
But I'm exactly
Dude, I wish I had a
serious.
job where I could just go when the
I wanna
vibes
serve
were
food to
right.
my customers when I'm not at my best.
The
Cooking
vibes
is a
are all
serious
off here.
affair. I don't want to be like Ota, cooking some half-assed meals.
Yeah, get his ass. Seen a balloon?
No,
That's why I always
don't
like
know
small
about
business that are just like closed
Got
on
it.
random days,
Sorry,
where they're
I
like,
can't
we're
be of
only
any
open on
help.
Wednesdays and
No, you don't have
Thursdays.
to apologize.
Right?
About Chikaro's left
Why?
side.
Fuck you.
Well, ringing any bells?
Why would it?
Mizuki, look.
What is this?
As you can tell, his temperature is rising rapidly.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm making him horny.
No.
You don't have the sex
What?
Mizuki.
Oh, I am not gonna
Damn.
take that from you,
Got
Ida.
him.
Damn.
The point is, Gen is agitated. Though I cannot determine exactly why.
Wink sync! Oh, this one's important. You can tell 'cause she's doing the pose.
Picked up. But, fine. If you say so.
What was that?
It seemed like he
That was
talking
not
to
helpful at
someone.
all.
Who?
Unknown.
Some random blue person. What do you want from me?
There is something off about Gen.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not his usual self. Do you think he's a different person?
No?
Meaning,
Someone else wearing a Gen mask?
well,
And
not
a Gen
that that is
body
impossible,
suit?
But
Just X-ray him. You'll know. Yeah, his fucked up skull's in there.
Can't be.
Gen,
His skull has looked like that the whole time. I guess you didn't know that.
What is it? Why are you staring at me?
Bro, your temperature rising.
What,
What's happening?
Okay. Just felt bad for him, I guess.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. I can tell what you're thinking. You don't think my face is monstrous, do you?
No.
I've felt this way before. That touch.
From who?
I was born with a crooked skeleton. My muscles and my skin are different from regular people. I got picked on since I was a kid. People hated me, insulted me, threw rocks, spit on me. That was just life. Normal. But she...
Whoa. Okay. Another wink sync. Oh, I
Aren't
see.
you afraid?
Not at all.
Aren't I disgusting?
No. I think you're charming, if anything.
Oh.
And I know that your heart is more pure than anyone else. That's why I love you, Gen. That warm heart of yours, too. The way you look. All of it.
Mame. I told you this is how I was born, right? But I wasn't supposed to look like this.
What?
This was a result of genome experiments.
Ah, him
in the
too.
name of youth and eternal life at the hands of Chikara Horadori.
Yeah, me too, bro.
No.
You asked me about him earlier. That's why I hesitated to answer.
Seems a lot of
I
people have been
couldn't
fucked
say
up by that
anything.
man.
The terrible memories. I'm sorry I had to tell you all of this. You can forget it, really. Well,
You gonna tell him?
see ya.
I guess not. I guess she still hasn't been able to, like,
Mizuki,
confirm
should you not
that.
pursue him? He knows about Chikara.
I know, but I gotta get my head straight. Can you give me some time?
What about the balloons?
Yeah, I'll still look, but there's a lot of thoughts I have to keep in my head now.
Yeah. To the department store. Who are we going to meet here? Shoma, maybe? Fucking, his dad's dead, so it's not him.
Yeah, his dad's dead in this one.
Unless we find half of him, that would be fucked up.
Ugh. I mean, that has been
Why are
happening.
the
We've been
cops
finding
here?
other halves.
Why is there a police
shit.
officer here?
Unknown.
Ah, shit.
But I see a balloon
We're gonna
over
find this
there.
other half.
Aha, balloon. Balloon.
Yeah, you're right. Let's go.
Well, we need to see if the other half is blue first. Otherwise, it's just someone's balloon. No, that's just someone's
This isn't
balloon.
one of Terror's
They're red
balloons.
That's
and
just
blue.
a red
I
balloon.
Oh, never
suppose
mind.
not.
I thought they
This
were
is
red
all
and
red.
blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry to say, it's not the real deal.
Oh, hey, boss.
Oh, hi, boss.
Oh, she knows about it too.
Boss.
Iba told me about Terror's
Assuming because of.
challenge.
Oh,
He thinks he can play with us like this.
Seems right so far. Ask for a raise.
You're only 18.
Yes.
What do you need more money for?
I've had my eye on a bunch of stuff.
Don't you
Bills.
run a company?
Clothes, handbags, grenades, etc.
You really think now is the best time to be asking me for a raise? Talk
Never
to
let
me
him know your
after
next
the case.
move. Maybe you weren't expecting it. You'd say yes
I
by
hope.
accident.
I hope the game has a callback to that where she just said, "Talk to me after the case."
Why are you
I got
here?
called here
The
because
first
of
thing
a
we bring up.
particularly troublesome coworker.
Who?
Ryuki. He was too
Oh, boy.
gung-ho
Yeah.
and ended up making a huge mistake.
Oh no.
Ryuki found out about the whole balloon thing from Tama. He came to this amusement park to investigate. Some part-timer was working here dressed up in an Adarabbit costume.
Uh-oh.
He was apparently tying balloons to the fence.
Uh-oh.
When Ryuki saw that,
And went apeshit mode.
What?
he shouted at him to get his attention, but I guess the guy didn't hear.
Jesus
There
Christ,
was a paper
Ryuki.
bag at the mascot's feet. Later, we found out it had scissors in it for cutting the strings of the balloons. But when the guy reached down into the bag, Ryuki must have thought it was a weapon.
No shot.
He shot him?
Yeah.
Shot.
Police officer shooting at a civilian. It's unprecedented.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh!
You can really tell this is a
Comedy.
fiction.
Ooh.
Wow, that's the most fantastical thing this game has ever suggested.
They've been slicing people in half, and this is somehow the
wildest
furthest they've
thing
ever
said.
gone into the depths of insanity.
Jesus.
Hey,
Got the
bad.
balloons.
Terror's balloons are here. How are you doing
Police
on your
bat?
end? Find any yet?
Nope, haven't found any yet.
Slacking off on the job, huh?
I just
I
haven't
feel like
gone
she
to
should
the
have
other
said
places
an
What am I
abyss
today.
supposed to
agent
do?
and not a
It's
police
not like
officer.
I'm looking for a lost TV remote in my couch
Although
or
I guess
something.
Ryuki did get demoted, probably.
I'm looking for 3 balloons in a city. What do you want from me?
About
Working
the
on it.
shooting.
Wixing!
I cannot apologize enough. This was my mistake. I wasn't paying enough attention. What? Dismissal? But he's young and inexperienced, but he's an excellent agent.
He shot a
Can you
man.
please reconsider?
He's an alcoholic and he shot a
That's
man.
surprising. I didn't expect that coming from Boss.
Of course, that may not be literally what was said. All that was in a dream, after all.
Right. Where's Ryuki now?
He's getting interrogated at HQ. I saw him earlier. The man looked unstable.
You don't say.
I just hope he doesn't do anything stupid.
Man's been unstable
Stupider
for
than
6
shooting a
years.
man?
They only said he shot at him, not that he hit.
Yeah.
I need to clean up this mess. Then yell at some people, then do my best brown nosing. I've got a long day of diplomacy ahead of me, so I'm gonna get going.
Oh,
Good
shit.
luck with the rest of the investigation.
Yeah, that's what it's worth.
Pull up real quick.
Is Ryuki gonna be okay?
Probably not.
There is no point in thinking about him now. Let's go, Mizuki.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go to the shrine. Let's follow the balls.
The great and powerful balls.
Good news is there's never anyone here, except for Date, who is dead.
Or Ryuki,
Or Ryuki, who is in
should
More
be in
like
custody.
Dead Day.
You see? No balloons here.
But Mama said.
Why would he be in jail? They could just put him on
You should go to
administrative leave.
Ikume Shrine, where the fruit of immortality resides.
I trust her mystical precognition as far as I can throw her.
Huh. What's the fruit of immortality anyway?
It's the,
Likely the Tokijiku no Kaku.
it's right there. It's
You
in that
know it?
shrine.
Yes, I have heard of it before.
We went through a whole thing about it
It is
once.
said that eating it will grant you youth and eternal life. Many believe it is a Tachibana orange. It is an object of worship at this shrine.
Wow. The fruit of immortality.
Can I look at it? Yes. It's over here.
No.
No balloons in this area. X-ray! Aha!
Hey, wait! There it is. There it is. The balloon.
Well, a balloon. The last balloon we saw was also a balloon. Okay, yeah, no, this one's a...
You're correct. This is a red
It's the
and blue
one.
balloon.
See,
Sure
I
is.
told you.
How did Mama know?
Doesn't matter to me.
It
The
should.
balls know
Mama
all.
is
Let's
terror.
try popping it. It looks like there's something
Yo,
in
imagine.
there. Like
Yo,
the one
wild
that you used in the
twist.
park.
That'd be
Yeah.
fucking
Let's
crazy.
do it.
Especially because I'm almost
Terror's
positive she
speaking to Mama
doesn't
through the
leave.
milky balls.
Why are you gonna pop it with a crowbar?
That's all she has.
Hiya.
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 It's got a business card in it.
Team Delta,
Delta
Dragon.
It's a boss.
Damn it.
3.
What does it say on the
Oh, there you go.
In dog.
In dog.
In dog.
Right.
In dog.
We gotta find a dog.
Currently decode this message.
3 in dog.
We need to find all 3
Easy.
balloons.
I got it. I figured it out. I've solved it.
You solved nothing.
Iowan Garden.
It could also just be an anagram for ding.
It could be.
Ding.
3 ding.
Ding 3.
Iowan Garden. There are children here.
Ah, yes, the place where all the sad stuff happens.
What is it,
Astrid.
Mizuki?
Nothing. Just. This really takes me back.
How far back?
But now's not the time for reminiscing.
About 1 week.
We need to find the balloons.
It's over there. It's up there.
Look, over there.
Ah.
No doubt about it. That is one of Terra's balloons.
Just like Leon said.
But it is high out of reach.
It's fine. I got it.
For a normal person, maybe, but I've got super legs.
I'm genetically modified.
I'm a genetic freak.
I'm not normal.
I'm not normal.
She's just gonna
Wait,
throw
what-
the
what?
pipe at
You're
it.
right. Oh my god. That's not how I thought she would do it.
Nope.
I
Super
see.
legs.
Yeah.
It's fine. Listen, they explained it.
It's
They
taking so
explained
long
it,
for
yeah,
that
I
thing
mean,
to fall down.
There it is.
2.
Unra.
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 Oh wait, the X's
Why
were a
did you
clue to
pop
this.
it in midair?
I don't know.
Sweat the details.
Well, in any
I
case,
thought it would be cool,
you did
and it
reveal
was.
what was inside the balloon.
Yeah.
They didn't show
It
us
says
it, though.
2.
And
Yep.
on the back?
The back.
Unra.
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 No way. Terror is a pervert.
What?
Unra? Clearly it's a code for undergarments. Terror is a panty
What?
thief.
No?
Mizuki, people have died.
Mizuki, you have to be a little more serious here.
And on the back it said
I'm
ending.
just saying.
It is still
People get cut in
indecipherable
half,
to me.
Mizuki. I need you to be on your A
One more
game.
balloon left.
including your father.
Yeah, but he
Which
sucked.
Well,
So.
genetic father.
Not the
Yeah.
adopted father. He died years ago. Also murdered.
You know, the one you thought was your real father for the longest time.
I didn't read any of that. Wow.
And then
And not the found father, Date.
Afterward.
He's also dead, but
He's also dead. Don't worry about it.
Damn, all
He's
three
also
of her
dead.
dads are dead. That's fucked up.
Date's the only one I think might be fine, but it's like 50-50. Afterward, I asked the workers
He's
if
either dead or
anyone
he
saw
isn't.
someone tying the balloon to the tree, but it was no good. No one saw anything. With that settled,
You know
I
we
thought I
watched a big rock fall on Date, right?
yeah, but did we
like,
see his mangled
Hello.
corpse?
It's a nurse.
No. It's a nurse. 'cause
Oh,
a nurse-
hey.
Fucking caved in. What do you mean?
Wincing.
I wonder if she's single now.
Oh, Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou,
Yes,
Romeo?
she is.
That sounds like a single woman.
Because that's what Mom and Dad named me.
Ha.
Romeo. What?
She appears to be in a theater group or something.
Yikes.
Yikes. How
Yikes.
dare you?
What? Oh, come on.
Come on.
He's having a fun time.
You did a
Wow.
fucking
Deal
dance
with
number at
the
the end of last
okay.
game. I don't want to hear
Are
that.
you here about Chicago?
Damn.
I saw
Mizuki
on the news that a
sucks.
corpse was found. That makes the whole thing even more baffling.
Half a corpse.
What do you mean?
I had always thought Jin Furui's disease had something to do with his murder.
Why? What?
He had half-body tumors.
He had
It's a
what?
rare disease that causes tumors to develop only on one half of the body.
What?
Organs, skin, bones. I don't remember which side of the body it was for him, but I always thought his murder had to do with the disease somehow. But Chikara doesn't fit into that at all.
What?
I remember.
Why didn't you tell
And also,
Ryuki
like,
any
5
of
other
that?
The side that was found at Sakuba High
I
had
don't
all the
know.
innards removed.
That wasn't reported by the press.
But how does it all fit together?
Whatever the case, the nurse may have just given us a vital clue.
Why are you here?
I could have used
One
it
of the
6
children
years
here
ago.
is cared for at our hospital, but they didn't want to come to the hospital today. So I came here to attend to them.
Who tied the
I
balloon?
didn't see anyone. I just got here moments ago.
I see.
If no one saw them, they must have snuck in at night. The security here is pretty bad. It hasn't improved any
The
over
security
the
at this
years.
fucking children's home sucks
But
shit.
That is how Mr. Chieda wants it. This isn't a prison. We don't need cameras. If only we did. That awful incident all those years ago could have been avoided.
What
What incident?
What incident are you
The
talking
missing
about?
child. I'm sure you've heard of a child going missing from Iowa.
Oh, I have
Lou
actually. That
Somasuki,
never.
A 6-year-old went missing one day.
Yeah.
Whether it was kidnapping or an accident,
We
no
never
one
followed
has
up
any
on
clue.
that.
And he still has not been found. It was a distressing event.
That's terror, isn't it?
If they had cameras,
Probably.
maybe it could have been
That's either
prevented.
terror or
Even
it's
after
that.
that
or it's
tragedy,
the.
Mr. Chieda
Wait,
still
wait. What was
refuses
his
to
name?
upgrade the security around
Who?
here.
Uru
What was his
Samazuki.
Oh, okay. You know, I saw the U's and I was like, oh wait, is the who
Boat.
gonna spell his name? No.
Dahlia and Boat are also don't have any U's in them.
No, I know, but like one of the cards had like. a U
Oh,
in
I
it,
see.
So I immediately went,
I see.
I don't know what he's thinking.
dumb brain.
There is much to think about.
Yep.
We need to find all the
We're still
balloons.
missing a balloon.
Yeah, you're right. Let's go.
Alright, I've gone to all the locations, so now I assume it will teleport me to wherever the third balloon is.
You assume a lot of this game.
Oh my god, what?
I see.
Excuse me?
Speed racer.
That's
When did that happen?
incredible.
After that, I went to different places around the city, but the last balloon was nowhere to be found.
Ugh, the sun is already setting. What do we do?
Calm down, Mizuki. It is dangerous to drive while agitated.
It's fine. At this speed, falling wouldn't even hurt me.
But the bike could break. It was provided to you by Abyss. If you damage company property like that, it will come out of your salary.
I'm a CEO. What do I need salary for? Fuck the
Right.
bike and fuck you.
Wait a second, if she's a CEO, why did she ask the boss for a raise?
For fun, not in profit.
It's called a grind set, Boko.
Mizuki, it's from Boss.
Oh boy.
Crap.
Speaking
I will
of
connect
boss,
you.
It's called Girl
give me a
Boss.
raise.
Hey, Mizuki, I got a
And
call
listen,
from
I
HQ.
know about girl boss.
There was a report of someone spotting a balloon in the warehouse district in Ariake. Can you head there right away?
Wait, but I was there already. I didn't see any balloons.
You didn't look.
You must have missed it. They said they saw it around 8:30 a.m.
8:30 a.m.
Oh, Gen already got it. Gen,
Counting on you.
Gen found the balloon and took
Oh.
it already.
If the balloon was there at
Yeah.
8:30 a.m.,
Why? Oh,
And it was
because
gone by the
Terror
time
told
we
him
got
to.
there.
Probably.
That's what that swing sync probably was.
Someone took it.
but who would have done that?
Could it be?
He's gonna
Who
ask
was that?
me because I actually know the answer to that question.
Could it be?
To Brahman, I assume. We don't know where his house is. As far as I know, he lives in the kitchen. Brahman World Cuisine, February 12th, Tuesday, 1830.
That's 6:30.
Thank you.
You're
I was
welcome.
trying to do the math, but
Hello,
failed.
sir.
Hey, hey,
Just
you can't
minus
just barge
12.
into the kitchen like that.
Just listen, please. Gen, are you hiding something from me?
Oh, did you find out I've been using frog meat?
What?
What the shit? I'm searching your place.
Stop, hey, come on. My customers are going to be freaked out if they see you rummaging around here. You can't be touching things in the kitchen, it's unsanitary. And on top of that, boy, I hate to have to ask this, but do you have a warrant?
Mizuki,
Ah, there it is.
There's a way to search without touching anything.
right.
X-ray vision.
Oh, right. That one.
Nothing off here.
In the pot.
Trash can.
I wonder if there ever have
There
to
it
be
is.
laws
A
around
popped balloon.
conducting illegal
But
X-ray
X-ray
searches.
will not reveal the color. It could be a
Probably.
coincidence.
You
But
could
how
just
would you know?
have a balloon.
How would you know?
Hey, what are you?
X-ray
Shut
detectors.
Ah,
Wow.
he's upset.
What is this?
A balloon?
Why did you lie?
Why are you confronting him in front of his
Actually,
customers? That's
I don't
rude.
really care why right now. I need you to answer me. There should have been a piece of paper in the balloon. Where is it? Are you really not gonna tell me? Then you're coming with me. Or I can have the cops bust in here and close you down for the day to search every inch of this place.
Damn, Mizuki
Which do
plays
you
hardball.
prefer?
They ain't fucking around.
No. Abyss HQ, February 12th, Tuesday, 1940. About 3 hours later, right? Oh, okay. Is this gonna work with his mask on?
I'm sure it'll be fine.
They just
Kinda
gotta put
squirm
it in
through
his-
there.
I was gonna say, aren't they supposed to put it in the eyeball?
That's what I'm
They
gonna
used to,
sneak
at
in
least.
find out.
Maybe it works different now.
Well, you
I-
may not discover exactly
I hope
why
so,
during
because
the
his
sync.
his eyes are
But
probably
I
not
can
very
still
good
get
at having
valuable
straight things
information.
stuck in them.
Ah,
Right.
you mean what the piece of paper in the balloon said?
Yeah, exactly.
Mizuki, before you start, I'll say one thing.
Tell me 6 minutes, I'm gonna kick
I
your
know.
whole ass.
I can only stay in Somnium
Also-
for 6 minutes. I've
Also,
heard it so many
Supes, you
times
might
I
be
can
right
hear it in my
about
sleep.
Gen being sus
Well,
overall because he took this
technically-
over having his place searched.
Right?
Let's just get started.
Okay.
So maybe there is something in that background.
Ready?
What are you trying to tell us, Pewter?
And let's begin.
Right now,
You're being so dramatic
as
about
soon as I hit this button. Which I'm going to press.
Just 1 moment.
But not 6 moments. 6 minutes. 6 minutes.
5 minutes, 59 seconds.
5 minutes,
You
58
think,
seconds.
Peter has his snooze in the morning set at 6 minutes.
Incredible. Sorry. There's
Yeah,
been
you're
a
incredible.
poll
No, you're
going. There's been a poll going between who's more sexy, Santa or Reagan from Mob Psycho. The poll has ended. Perfect 50-50.
Ah.
This is a small place. Finding what we
Damn.
need should go quick.
I would not be so sure. You can never anticipate what might happen.
Oh,
in
don't you
Somnium.
worry. I'll find some way to fuck
Anyway,
it up, Mizuki.
what is
don't,
that you're
don't,
doing there?
Salmon. I am imitating
Silly
the
question.
rugged salmon of the Sea of Okhotsk.
But why?
We are here to investigate him. He has been acting fishy lately.
Really good line read on that,
Ha
but
ha,
why?
Very clever.
But why?
Shall we begin?
So we're just not gonna
Why?
acknowledge that, huh?
Nope.
Sure
are.
contest.
Archery contest.
Tristan, do you have it? Did you mix the sound?
Hang on. Yeah, I got you.
Mental
The
lock
moment's
number one.
passed.
Mental lock number 3. Mental
God,
lock
that was
number
worth it.
4.
The best
Find the
best
last
purchase
clue.
you've ever
Again,
made,
it's hiding.
Sissy.
Again, definitely knows something
didn't.
about the last clue. Where it was hidden, what was
I
written on it. Find out the
didn't
crucial
buy the sound.
information.
Make the
Guess we
W.
should look around the place first.
Okay.
Let us start with the trash, because that's where it was. Never mind. I can. Gen's cooking notes. Read?
Let's see. By incorporating different flavors, a patron will be able to enjoy this same cuisine multiple times. The angle of the knife can change the flavor, texture, appearance.
The angle of the knife can
For
change the
intestine
flavor?
stew.
Wow, Genny.
Yeah.
Well,
The way you
Well,
cut
he's cooking
certain
hard.
slices of
Maybe,
meat
yeah.
can
Tell
change
how
it.
serious he is about being a
But-
chef.
Diagonal sandwiches
explains why it tastes so
taste
good.
different than vertical sandwiches.
okay.
That is
Okay, well,
not
that-
what we
Not
meant.
exactly the same thing.
Found
Well, like there's
information
certain
sites.
meats that you have to cut with or against the grain. I think it's usually with the grain because if you cut against it, the juice leaks out or something. I don't know. I don't need to know these things
Win the cooking battle?
anymore.
Cooking skill can be improved by... What? What are you doing here?
What is this?
What?
Komeji's voice. TV? Or maybe the radio?
Let's look.
Something's happening over there.
Which one's the Iron Chef? I don't remember.
Blackout.
Iba,
I was
you
gonna say
okay?
Gordon Ramsay,
What
but I know
happened?
that's not correct.
What?
No,
The floor.
Iron Chef didn't. There was a lot of Iron Chefs.
Oh, Iron Chef was the competition. There's not a specific one they called the Iron Chef.
No,
No,
plus
there
he said,
was-
let's introduce our Iron Chef, not the
There would
Iron
be
Chef.
there. I know of at least
gonna be-
4. Like Mario Batali was an
Now
Iron
returning
Chef.
back to us,
Oh,
our
that one guy.
mysterious Super Chef A.
Damn, what was his name? He was from Japan. He was crazy good.
The
That, like,
prize
always
of our
won.
Culinary Academy.
Ah, fuck it. So I heard somebody
Super
talk
Chef
about this kind
A.
of recently,
What?
but I don't
He
remember.
was nuts, dude. He is
Morimoto?
just he was.
This episode's battle shall
What,
be
what was it?
A
Morimoto, maybe?
versus Gen.
That
Our
sounds
battle of
right.
gourmet dining expert judges tonight shall be Matsushita
Yeah,
Diner's
Morimoto.
very own
That guy
Walter
was nuts.
Matsushita to provide
He
commentary.
like just crushed
I'm looking
people.
forward to tasting Super Chef A's dishes. But the other contestant tonight has a chance to finally impress me.
Oh boy.
Before we've even gotten started, Oda is already trying to get under Gen's skin. He is known for his brutal honesty. Our second judge
Like, you
for
knew,
this evening shall be the
You knew a
beautiful
Confederate
Amanda
actually
Coy
come to
from the
play
Fine Maid Cafe
when
establishment,
they were like, "Give me Iron
Sunfish
Chef
Coffee.
Morimoto." I was like, "You fool."
You fool.
Hey now, you're the
judge. You can't play favorites.
It's fine. I'll be fair and square.
Let's get a comment from both of the contestants. First, Gen Ishiyagane.
I don't take cooking lightly.
Oh, you can sense his passion burning like spicy Korean cuisine. Next is Super Chef A. Tell us what's going through your mind right now. Okay, we're almost ready to begin this showdown.
Cool. I wasn't expecting to have this happen.
A cook-off with Gen?
If you win, can you unlock his mental lock?
Even if that was the case, I've never cooked before.
You're a high-tech artificial intelligence. You can do this.
Figure it out. Watch some YouTube videos.
I can?
Google it.
Yes, if you train.
Train?
We can use the timey from earlier to shorten any amount of time down to 1 second.
Well, true. But even a few hours of practice will not be enough.
I said any amount of time.
Are we?
Hyperbolic time shiver.
Mizuki.
Are we about?
Don't tell me.
Holy fuck.
What are you thinking?
I'm thinking about training.
Are you serious? Please, tell me you are joking.
We're going to watch 3 weeks of cooking videos. Holy fuck!
Holy shit! Hold on. What is that?
31
We have to do the math.
31,536,000.
31,536,000 seconds divided by 60 is 525,600 minutes.
It's literally a year.
Which is 8,760 hours, of course, which is 365 days.
Incredible.
Let's begin the training.
1 year of cooking training in 1 second, you fool.
In 1 second. You've only got 6 minutes.
I would love to see the speed at which Pewter is experiencing this in real life right now. Good.
Damn.
Great.
Ah, good. The salt bag,
The
right?
salt
You call
Excellent.
yourself an AI and that's all you can do? Do it again.
Yes, Chef. Sorry, Chef.
I'm just glad that it. I'm glad it was in seconds, so I didn't know immediately it was a year. And then when I put it into minutes, I was like, yeah, I've seen Rent.
And so the months passed. Nearly a year later, though only 1 second had passed in reality.
Should be more than nearly a year. It should be a year.
To a battle of culinary prowess. Pathetic.
You created a monster. A cooking monster.
Bring it on, Gen Ishiyagane.
Wow! Look at that passion! You can cut the tension in the air with a butter knife. Please introduce the theme.
This battle's theme is a multi-course meal for our judge.
Chefs,
That's.
battle!
Is that a
That's
theme?
not a theme.
Tonight is the
So much
night
as
we
a-
reveal
The theme is
our
cooking.
cooking
Several things.
What will you make first?
A salad. Fiber is an important part of a healthy diet. With my culinary inspiration backed by dedicated training, I can do anything. Let's cook.
Input cooking command. Oh boy. Oh. That third one had me worried that we were going to do more of them.
Incredible.
What is she doing?
That's a whole
She
pumpkin.
must be making some kind of salad.
It's a pumpkin.
She
Holy
threw
shit.
The ingredients into the
Still a
air,
pumpkin, just in the air.
and she jumped after them.
Yeah?
Good thing the stadium is so enormous.
The vegetables are getting sliced
No,
up.
he had
I
multiple
can't
Holy
vegetables
shit.
explain
inside
what
the
I'm
pumpkin.
seeing.
I get it. By slicing the
shit.
vegetables high in the air, she's incorporating fresh air into the texture and flavor.
Uh-huh.
The
With
super
those.
I'm gonna
samurai
shit
chef
my whole
is
ass.
closing her eyes now.
She sees the food with her heart.
Shut up. Samurai
Can we get
sympathy.
Can we get Elton Brown in here instead?
No,
Can we?
look.
Nah, wait for it.
Oh.
Chink!
A spiny lobster. The passion. The pride.
It's a symbol of her dedication to win this battle.
What a crazy dish!
Iva, what was that?
Cooking is an invitation to taste and see with your mouth. Spiny lobsters are yummy.
I see. It sure looks impressive.
Huh?
Alright, we just get that.
Spiny
Dope.
lobster salad.
Okay,
Done.
so this Somnium is going to be quick time events with cooking. Got it.
What a natural! Her first dish is complete.
It's like that one was
Looks like a solid dish.
Mostly a
Pokemon.
quiz show, and the other one was Pokemon Go.
Stone pot mitten
Ooh, that's a
That's a
good
bit
looking
heavy for an
bowl.
appetizer.
That's like
This is bibimbap salad.
photorealistic.
To feel comfortable expressing herself, to show the range of her emotions.
Which is why you chose such a colorful salad.
This music's
The
dope.
egg on top is an accent? As much as I hate to admit it, it's clear plenty of thought went into this.
What's next on the menu for
I
the
love it.
Ishiyagane side?
The
He
main
doesn't hate
course.
cooking, he hates again.
It's looking pretty good.
They have a rivalry
Can't lose, Iva.
for reasons.
Who do you think you're talking to? I did not endure that training for nothing.
What are you making next?
My main course, meat. I will bare
Meat is
my
not a
soul
course
with
by
this
itself. Alright, time to hit some more buttons, I think. Okay.
L's medium rare.
Oh boy.
Witness
I didn't
my
even read that, I was too
superior
focused on the
cooking
buttons.
technique.
Now, Super Chef A bears her soul.
Looks like steak.
A steak? Kind of a simple meat dish for her maid, no?
Miss Super Chef A.
Steak?
I'm sure she has some plans for that.
16.
I see. Let's take a
Steak's
look.
pretty good.
Wow.
Wow.
Meat is
Wow.
in the
Yeet.
air.
She's
You
instantly
gotta
dressed
stop
in the meat
incorporating the
cooking.
air into
It's
things.
a high-level technique.
And now Super Chef A has taken
What?
flight like a hawk.
She's going to salt the meat in the air.
Wow. She's salting
I
while
really-
Great fresh air. Oh my god.
Amazing.
Why
Oh my
is
god.
she doing
Meat spin.
I don't know.
What is she doing?
Shut up, Swifty.
Now Super Salty Chef A has returned to the ground
can't
before
be
the
silent.
meat. Wow.
Tune in next
She's
week for
blowing
where
up
Swifty
the
makes a
gas
Goatsy
stove and
reference.
creating a pillar of fire.
Orbital
Why?
deep laser.
Hellish medium rare.
By cooking at a high temperature, she's going to trap in the juices.
Steak cooked over the fire of Hades. I'm
And
really
also
looking
randomly there's some chicken in there.
Can't wait to try it.
What are the chicken
It's
wings
like the
around
chicken that
steak
came
for?
from somewhere.
It imitates the beautiful legs of an insect.
Iva, are you trying to lose?
The aesthetics of food is just as important as flavor.
Okay. If you really think
So you made it
so,
look like an
you do
insect.
you.
That's
She likes insects.
my elegant steak meal is complete.
It looks good.
Our fantastical
You insulted it 5
Super
seconds
Chef
ago.
A has completed her second course. Meanwhile, on the Gen side,
Is that fish?
Amame deserves to be free. I want her to be herself.
yes, free as a fish, swimming in the vastness of the ocean blue.
Steak versus fish. This could be what breaks this stalemate.
I mean, steak is clearly
Are
better
we
than
gonna be
fish.
okay?
You
Why
made
not, my
them.
little kitten?
I don't understand
Did
like
you
the
not
criteria
see
of this
how much
cooking. It's like
training
make a
I
full course meal.
accomplished?
I feel like this
That's it.
persona of yours is getting weirder and weirder every time I talk to you.
The time limit is almost
created
upon
this.
us. The next dish
You
will
created
be the
this
last.
monster.
I'm making dessert, of course.
The finishing
Nobody wants
touch
to
will
be
be
Marshall before they
dessert.
want shady. I'm shocked.
Mine will be the best.
Alright. I'm ready.
Angel's Lament.
Oh my god.
Challenge against God.
Challenge against God?
Witness
Swissy was trying to fuck me up as if I was gonna do that before finishing the fucking button presses.
Super
Eat
Chef
my
A
ass.
finale. What was
Yeah.
her name?
It's a dessert.
The Super Chef Miracle Whipper. She's
Holy shit, look at her go.
No one I've ever seen before.
Look at
Whipping is all about the speed.
Wow, what's this? She's going
What about
so
names?
fast at creating a pillar of light.
What?
She's throwing
Goddamn.
strawberries into the light.
The sky is sucking up the strawberries.
Wow, what is happening? Super Chef A has been absorbed into the pillar of light.
What part of your 1 year of cooking training did this?
What is going on here?
Thanks, Comanche. They really just told the voice actor, hey, be bewildered for like 5 minutes straight.
Oh my god!
Holy shit.
Challenge against the gods!
Challenge!
They
forgot the E.
from the heavens.
Have the gods forgiven her hubris?
The god Chef A is holding a cake. What? You can't even see the top.
By challenging the gods, she created a cake tower of Babel.
Why?
Most insane dessert mankind has ever seen.
I wanted to cut again and he just made like a yogurt bowl or something.
He made an ice cream sandwich. I made it with chocolate chip cookies as the top and bottom.
Hey, an eyeball.
How do you even eat this?
The infinite cake? I don't know.
You know how when you take the bottom out and then the rest falls, you just put a torch under it so it all breaks?
Donuts? Just made donuts.
Deserves love forever and always.
I can go for some
The
donuts.
idea here must be that everyone, young and old, male
Jelly
and
donut.
female, loves donuts.
I remember back in the day, people would line up for
Non-binary
hours to
people
get
hate
donuts.
donuts.
It's true. It's proven by science.
Both contestants have finished. Now is the time for judgment.
I will judge which
that's tomorrow.
three-course meal is the best for me.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, that was the theme. Iva, are we okay?
It should be fine.
I hope so.
No, I think Gen's got this, honestly.
Judgment time.
Nepotism.
All
Please
of his
judge
means
the
something
shocking
to her.
superstar Super Chef A's dishes first.
Tastes like shit, I bet.
This is good! This
Okay.
lobster is a work of art!
The lobster is cooked perfectly.
I think it's gonna be a real. This is brilliant, but I like
It
this.
almost tastes like it's alive.
What do you mean by that?
What?
It's so good, I can't tell if I'm eating or if I'm being eaten. My senses have inverted from the flavor.
What?
That didn't hurt.
It's nice and juicy.
Excuse me?
See? That's a fucking the cakes, dude.
The infinite cake, yeah.
This cake is going
This
to take
is
me to
good!
heaven.
She literally did that.
He dies.
The sweetness is just right.
And the challenger, Gen's cooking.
Bibimbap salad. I
Okay.
hate to admit it, but this is pretty good.
Yeah, it's good.
The fish is perfect. You can taste the freedom in the flavor.
The fish is so
You
good.
can taste
good.
the freedom.
This donut, you can taste the spirit of it. It's a flavor unlike any other.
Yeah, it's good.
Wow,
She
now
just
that's
fucking-
Yeah, it's good.
A simple, it's
Yeah,
They
it's
just
good.
really hit replay on that clip.
Because it's
Incredible.
In any case, who
It is
will
good.
be decided the winner?
You know, I've heard it's
Tough
good.
to judge.
I've heard it's good.
Do you think you're gonna win?
Me trying to
I hate
write
to say
critique on
this after all
anything.
that, but is this even going to uncover Gen's secret?
Eh,
Let's head
We already
to
did
the
it.
results. Please.
I hope so.
the winner of this cooking battle is Super Chef A.
Yay! I think.
Why?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. What?
Oh.
A third
What?
one. An even bigger one over the
Third
whole
bigger
stadium.
cage.
Release Gen from the cage.
Won the cooking battle convincing.
Gen went into the cage.
He locked himself up after being rejected by a mame.
Cage match.
So you shouldn't have won?
Hell
No,
in a
the
cell.
mental lock is unlocked. We are
3 minutes of
certainly
playtime.
closer to his true heart.
Apple
Gen
juice.
put all of his passion for
In
a mame into his
1998.
meals.
Let's investigate
I've
the
got
dishes.
you for 3 minutes. You have 4 minutes remaining.
3 minutes of
Yeah, that only took 2 minutes to do all that.
Bibimbap
6
salad.
minutes.
Otis said the egg was important.
Poke it.
Eat it.
Slurp, slurp.
you did.
I'll inspect it because I think I might
Bibimbap
need the
salad.
half later.
It
but
is an
I
intricate
will then
dish.
eat it.
It could even work as a meal.
The key to this dish is the egg.
I wonder how it tastes.
So you're spending 10 seconds to cut in half the 20 seconds.
Oh, not this.
Otis said that
Thereby
You
using
can save it
20
for
seconds.
later.
No, yeah, I'm
Yes.
saving it for later.
Let me taste it.
Oh. Time travel.
It's like that scene in Ratatouille.
Via food.
Where the chef has a flashback.
Ba-da-da-da. Oh, what? Oh,
I am
that's
sure
Jakar.
you're well
Yeah,
aware
Jakar.
of him. But you are the result of genetic modification. You were birthed from an egg that had its genome altered.
What?
In the
What?
course of
From an
research
egg?
into
earlier?
life.
Well, a human egg.
A human egg.
This
I
resulted
assume.
in
I assume.
Okay.
extreme
Okay.
changes
Okay.
in your bone structure. Your epidermis is also
Ooh.
abnormally hard, closer to rock than human skin. You are a failed
He's got-
experiment.
Damn.
Pitiful, really.
So wait, you're telling me he's just the Thing from Fantastic Four?
It seems that way.
Yeah,
that way.
kinda. I think the thing's skeleton was fine though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. He just
Well,
had
thank
rock
God for
skin.
that.
Well, that's because he was
born
hit by
into this
cosmic
cruel
rays.
world looking like
His
His
life has
skeleton
changed
was fucked up.
forever.
His wife would
But I
have
don't
left him with-
resent Chikara.
He didn't have a
Not
wife
really.
initially.
Maybe it's more accurate to say that I've lost all emotion.
Flying solo.
Happiness, joy,
He eventually finds
it's
a
all
lady
gone gray.
who is willing to accept him.
This is
Yeah,
just
at the
my
end of the first
reality.
movie.
Yeah.
It's how I live every single day.
He finds this lady who's blind, and he's like, aha, she doesn't know I'm made of rocks. And she's like, I know you're made of rocks. He's like,
To show
damn
the
it.
range of her emotions.
I can hear.
I can hear and feel that you're made of
That's
rocks.
terrible. Chikara Horadori is an awful man.
You don't say.
Yeah.
Was an awful man.
What?
Someone took care of that problem.
Wink.
Hey, thanks, Terror.
Oh no, I wink synced myself. Ah!
Donuts.
Let's try them out.
Could have picked up another half.
Yeah, but I didn't.
Your
Just
logic
to
is
spite
infallible.
you, Swissy.
Donuts.
Oh no, my stroller. What am I gonna do with all this stuff?
no!
You seem like you could
Whatever
use a
shall
hand.
I do?
Can I help?
Oh,
Ah!
Thank you. Yes. Could you hold my
No,
baby
no,
for
don't
just
give
one
him the
second?
baby.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you're hideous. What are you?
Wow.
Whoa!
Baby.
Jesus!
I was just trying to help, man.
People avoided
Holy
me,
shit!
pushed me away. I was useless in a society like this. Unneeded. It was like I didn't exist. Or maybe I'm not allowed to exist. Which is why I started living my life in hiding. Amame deserves love, forever and always.
Ben
Sad.
was ostracized by society and lives a lonely life.
Genny.
3 minutes left. You can do this.
Fucking working on it.
6 minutes.
3 minutes.
This is Gen's fish course.
Eat it.
I will try it.
Fish corpse. But it's a corpse.
I mean, this is not a corpse.
That was a reference for me.
Ah. I'm glad you got it.
Hey! What are you looking at?
Nothing.
What's with that mask? Why don't you show us your face?
You're really gonna mess with a man literally like
Who's
the size
built like
of
a
both of you?
brick shithouse?
What the hell is with this guy? He's a total freak!
You asked.
I didn't do anything.
Fuck off!
Okay. Little angry. Whoa!
Dead freak!
Holy, whoa! How is that guy's hand okay? He just punched rocks.
When I was young, there was this kid bullying me. I pushed him and ended up breaking his bones. It's like everyone says, I am a monster. If I stand up for myself, people get hurt. So I just took everything I got. All the judgment, the teasing, the
This is really just the plot of The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Amame deserves to be free. I want her to be herself.
I'm glad it let us do all that fun Iron Chef stuff for this to happen. Remember when we made the cake tower of Babel?
First.
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah,
good, man?
Again. You are surrounded. Come out right now.
Interesting tack.
Your mother is crying over you.
It's not how I would have done that.
Listen to her, please.
Gen, please, come out.
Why would this work?
Messing around.
You were in on it too.
In this world, the
Our
chef
dying
is
mother.
inside by it. Okay, so it wasn't that. I guess we'll go talk to Amame.
Amame,
Do you know what was missing from Genny's dishes?
what? It appears there was a specific reason Gen lost.
Again, self-love.
Couldn't build an
self-love.
infinity cake.
Bill.
Couldn't build an infinity cake. Again, self-love.
Self-love.
Skill issue.
Man
Yes.
hates himself.
I appreciate the way you care about me, but you can't keep hiding your heart in a cage, Genny. I want you to escape that cage.
Should have came over here in the first place. I fucking should have known.
I was useless in a society like this. Unneeded.
A society.
Society.
Do you think I think the same way?
Why so serious?
This white screen's going on
If
a
I
little
stand
while. There
up
we
for
go.
myself, people
Load
get
times
hurt.
are a little.
So I just took everything I got. All the judgment, the teasing, the beatings. It's like everyone says, I am a monster.
I never once thought you were a monster, Genny.
Aren't you afraid?
Not at all.
Aren't I disgusting?
No. I think you're charming, if anything.
Ah, this is that
And I
conversation.
know that your heart
from his
is
wing
more
sync.
pure than anyone else. I want you to love yourself more. Do it for me.
But
That's why I love you, Gen. That warm heart of yours, too. The way you look. All of it.
Amame.
So I am betting whoever he talked to before threatened him by saying they would do something
I
to
know.
Amame.
Yeah.
Amame never feared me.
Yeah.
I do have a place. There are people out there who need me. Not many, but it's enough. My place is here.
I wanted to eat your cooking, Genny.
I remember now. I remember her saying it before.
Yeah.
Okay then.
Frog meat again?
Nope. This is alligator.
It's really good.
Thank you.
Freed Gen's heart. Oh, he does still have one more mental lock.
It's his intestines.
Find the last one.
I'm glad. I'm really happy. Now let's go back.
You
Well,
idiot.
we still haven't.
Clues yet.
Here you
We
go.
haven't found the main
What?
thing we came in.
This
here
is on
for.
the house.
Oh, thank you.
Hmm?
It looks like normal omelet rice.
have to make the right choice here.
Throw away.
Oh, it's shaped like a balloon.
Oh, he threw the balloon away.
Well, I think if we eat it, it'll probably, like, reveal the paper will be inside it, because it's symbolic. I'm guessing, anyway.
Hard to say.
Well then.
There's what
Let's
actually
eat.
happened, and then this.
Right. Well, he would have opened the balloon to... So he would have seen the letter
Alligator meat is surprisingly easy to eat. Huh?
Supposedly it tastes like chicken.
That's...
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh, we saw it there. Bonk.
A powerful poke.
1. Host.
Hot shit.
I also thought host shit at first, but it just says host.
Paper. That means Gen did have it.
Yes. Now we can go back.
Miss. Thank you. I won't lose next time.
Apologies, but you can face Ota next time. I do not want to go through more training.
I spent a year in there. We get out and immediately Pewter and Boss are like, what the fuck was with that year you spent learning to cook?
I gave you 6 minutes.
I made a cake that could kill God.
Vajra. Trophy earned. Hmm. 212, Left Behind, Bazuki, Chapter 2.
Where's Genny?
Abnormal activity was detected in his brain after the sync.
Oh,
It's
no.
not anything serious, but Pewter decided to take him to the medical office as a precaution.
Okay. Oh, hi, Iba.
Gen's brain is atypical. The nano cables may not have been connected properly.
Oh, they are still doing that then.
Is he okay?
Like I said, nothing serious. It's not life-threatening and there shouldn't be any side effects.
Okay, if you say so.
I'll feel real bad if I did this and permanently fucked him up.
But I wanted to ask Genny tons of things. About Chikara and why he lied.
I am curious about that too. But we should hold off until later.
Yeah, before we do anything, let's solve Terror's annoying little puzzle.
Right. We got our third clue in the Somnium.
I have a pen around here.
The pieces of paper in the balloons.
I already
One
posted
said
It's in
one,
the chat.
and
Oh,
on
did you
the
already
other
do it?
side,
Do it?
Post.
The one at Iowan said 2, and Unra. And...
The one at Ikume Shrine
you
said
did them in the
3
wrong
and
order, but-
Indig, right?
Yeah.
what are these signifying?
that real quick.
Well,
Iba
if
small.
we line up the letters,
Alba.
Indigo Underwear Hostess?
Nope.
That's way too many letters.
Nope, but good try.
Where are you getting this from?
Oh, I know!
I know you don't know, so don't say anything.
She can't hear you.
You were probably about to say something even worse.
Maybe.
Could you two please take this seriously? The letters on the pieces of paper. What do they signify?
Give me a second. Okay, so you got it written down. Remember the X's?
Yeah. What about them?
So Hora in student. What?
What?
So the X's were 2 arrows pointing down. That's the clues that we needed to solve this. It's the first thing we got from this, basically. So if I do that, it's H O.
When you hit I was gonna say.
RA. This is just something I need to know because it doesn't show me anything here. But I do remember that. It was basically, there were two like arrows pointing downwards and diagonal and crossed. So the way you're supposed to read it is the first two on the left, the second two on the right, the bottom two on the left. Now, I don't 100%. I mean, this is Horadori Institute. STUNDG. Horadori Institute Underground?
Oh.
Maybe?
Yeah, probably.
We never checked that secret room that we heard about.
Undid.
Horadori Institute Underground.
Booyah.
Precisely.
Under Horadori Institute of Genetics.
The secret room we never found.
Yeah.
That Ryuki probably didn't tell anybody about.
Yeah. Sync is only a means to gather information for an investigation. Nothing learned in Somnium can be used as evidence.
No warrant.
So I am
We're not letting you in without a warrant.
As expected, we got shooed away. But then I gave the security guard a hard right hook and crushed his jaw, and then... Nah, I didn't. I thought about what boss told me.
If you cause me one more headache, I'm cutting your pay.
Oh no, you're
I put my metal pipe away. Looks like we gotta do things the hard, peaceful way. I looked around the building for any way to get in. About halfway around the building.
A back door.
And about halfway around. But it was locked and looked like there was an alarm on the door. That's when... Leanne? Help, please? Maybe? Leanne?
Help, please?
Leanne, help? Need a master lockpicker? Oh, hey, it's him.
Well, well, well. I never thought the police would be calling on my skills.
Thank you for your help.
Nah, don't thank me. I'm just doing this for old time's sake.
He aced this place.
I was wondering, though, where is this underground room?
Oh, right. Terror's Challenge. It pointed you to underneath Horadori Institute, right? But I've never seen anything there.
Huh.
I mean, I heard people talking about it. I heard this one lab guy there say, hey, this lab that we're in, this is a huge space. There might be some hidden passageway or something. But it's not like they knew for sure or anything.
A hidden passageway.
You're gonna look for it, right? I'll help. I already bought this ticket. Might as well take the ride.
Thanks, man.
Rude.
Alright.
Thanks, Leah.
Is there gonna be an elevator? I was not hoping it would be that easy. Find anything?
This isn't gonna be easy to find. Huh. Reminds me of my glory days, huh? It really takes me back.
Less talking, more looking.
Yeah.
You asked
What time
him.
is it right now?
It is 23:45.
I told Leanne the time.
Okay. We've got 15 minutes to find it then.
Why?
At midnight, the new shift of guards comes in.
Oh.
That's their patrol schedule.
About that
What,
tattoo.
This? I got it in Bali. It says, Danger Zone.
I'm glad he said it that way.
Yeah.
Danger Zone.
Danger.
It's the way I've been reading it this whole time, so.
Leanne's kind of grown on me, I'm not
Remember
gonna lie.
what we
I
were
know.
talking about at the Kumakura office? You said there were a bunch of rumors about Chikara.
Yeah, some shady human experiments are being done here. Something about DNA manipulation and gene therapy? I don't know exactly. I hear they modified the DNA of
pretty on the
embryos
nose.
and gave birth
Got
to a
it.
bunch of genetic experiments. All for the goal of eternal life. Chikara was in charge of everything. He had a close circle of trusted associates that ran the experiments. I don't know exactly how it happened, but eventually,
Who's paying
word
them
of
now,
these
by the way,
experiments
these
started to
scientists?
spread to the outside world.
Io
That's
and
what caused the
or
facilities
the-
to close.
what's his face?
That's when Chikara ran and went missing. But they never
What's her name?
proved anything
Goddamn,
in
the
court.
dad guy,
The
mustache
building had
man,
already
he
been
still owns the
demolished.
place.
Oh, yeah,
All the
yeah,
evidence,
Fair enough.
toast. So a year later, Chikara could just rebuild the whole thing. He named it Horadori Institute of Genetics. It started
Yeah,
all
they just
over.
shut it down and changed the name. It's easy. Are human experiments still happening here?
Crap, a lookout. Hide!
Oh, I didn't even. Okay. Why?
Ooh, they're gone.
I wasn't done talking to you yet.
You are now.
Nah,
Is
I don't
still
think
happening
so.
here?
But they're doing something creepy.
Creepy?
There's
Oh, so
some
that'll
virus
just happen.
called the TC Purge.
Oh yeah, we
I'm
heard
not
about
a
this
doctor.
forever ago.
I don't really know how it works.
I don't remember anything about
If
it.
it gets inside you, it messes with your brain. It makes you hallucinate and think crazy
Wait a minute.
things. And it spreads in the air. If this virus gets out somehow,
That's in Ryuki, isn't it?
the human race is in for a
If it
rough
spreads
trip.
in the air,
Can you
probably
picture
not.
it?
But
The whole world going
Yeah, but that
crazy.
does match.
would
what it's
explain.
doing.
Yeah.
The unpredictable things, crazy things, over and over.
Leon, he's looking for hidden passageway. Alright, where am I looking? Biopod. It's not in the biopod.
Yeah, because it is a virus, so he would have given it to somebody else by now.
Yeah, so especially if he said it was
Yes.
airborne.
Crap, another one.
God damn it.
What do you want?
Okay, the coast is clear.
Be quick.
I'm trying to click on stuff. Robot arm. A robotic arm. PC monitor, no. Test tube. Like, I don't see anything suspicious. The statues? Door?
Just keep clicking.
I already clicked on my one suspicious thing I had. There's a window. Nothing of interest.
Click on literally everything.
That's what I'm doing now.
Eventually,
Jeez,
and eventually
another
the game
one.
will. Another one. Another one.
I love how he
Another
turns
one.
like,
I
huh?
gotta say, pretty pumped right now.
Good for you, man. I ain't found shit.
Glad you're having fun. I assume once you've clicked on everything, the game will just be like, okay, dumbass.
I would
here you
hope so. Something is on the desk. Ah, a diary.
This is
How did I miss that the
journal,
first
a
time?
research log. One of
Did you
the
just scanned
researchers
over it
must have
without
left
looking?
it.
But it's locked, right?
Indeed. In that case,
Hey, Leon, I have a thing for you. I picked up the locked
yeah.
journal. I threw it at the back of Leon's head.
Oh, come on.
Knocked him out cold. The lookout saw everything.
I knew it would be square. They hadn't used that one
Okay,
yet.
let's go.
Yeah, you got it.
Leon, I've got a book for you. It's got a lock on it. I need you to make it not anymore. I handed Leon the journal.
What's this?
I found it earlier, but it's locked.
Okay, let me see.
Go click. Lock picking sounds.
Huh, easy. Got it open.
Leon handed it back to me and I opened it up. Like I thought, it was a journal kept by one of the researchers. The first part was mostly complaining about the bosses. Then there was a section about which of the girls working there were the hottest. Momoka won, by the way. None of that interested me, so I flipped through the pages. Halfway through, I found a disturbing entry.
I've heard tons of rumors regarding Chikara Horadori, ever since I started here. He locks the place up every night by himself. And then, he gets up to something. Could he be tampering with the experimental data? Could he be licking Momoka's keyboard and chair?
Probably not that.
Ew! That would be like we were indirectly kissing!
What?
Screw that
He's
pervert.
also doing that.
What?
That's when I got the idea to leave my phone behind one night and record everything.
Oh, okay.
The next morning, I checked the video, but Chikara wasn't on it. Actually, the only thing I recorded was some strange sound that kept repeating. The melody went something like this. Fa mi mi re ti la mi so. What could that be?
Just a second. Gonna write that down. Got an envelope. Tila mi so.
Fa mi re ti la mi so?
those must be the notes of the recorded sound. This alone does not help us.
I don't know, just start saying that out loud.
Hey, can you come over here?
Did you find a small keyboard?
Did you lick it?
What's going on?
It looked like the ankle on this statue moved.
Do, re, mi, fa,
So I
sol,
tried
la,
turning
ti,
it
do.
around, and I found these buttons.
Is this a keypad for a pin code?
Sure is.
But there are only 7 buttons.
I tried pressing all 7 buttons in order. Why would you try that first?
You dumb fuck. This place has alarms.
I see. Each button plays a
Oh
different
no.
note.
The notes aren't in
It
order.
was all over the place.
They sure aren't.
I don't think that was in order.
In any case,
Fuck.
the sequence we must enter is obvious. Go
Why couldn't
ahead,
they put the
Mizuki.
notes in order?
Can you? Sure. Oh, you can check the
Aha!
diary from here.
Cool. Fa. Me. Me. Ray. Damn it. Ray. T. La. Fuck. Where was me? Me. So? Damn it. There we go. I did it.
Good job.
Booyah. First try.
There it is. Leon, look, the hidden passage.
Don't yell.
You're telling me X-ray vision didn't say, I guess it's...
If it's made of like lead
I
or
guess
something,
it's more like
yeah.
a staircase than a passageway.
I mean, technically.
Does that
it's a
actually prevent
passageway.
X-rays, or is that
This
just a
below-ground
Superman
area
thing?
is covered in tungsten.
I don't know.
That
I
is
don't
why
know
the
either.
X-ray did not reveal
Ah.
anything.
It's tungsten.
Right,
Tungsten.
let's get moving.
Okay, that'll do it.
I don't like the way this is shot. It's preparing me for a jump scare, and I don't like that. Okay, good. It's just a transition. We're fine.
It's locked.
Of course it's locked.
Guess this is where I come in.
Yep.
Thanks.
Always have a rogue in the party.
Yeah, it's open.
Amazing, Leon!
Oh my god, shut up.
She's so loud.
Shut the fuck up.
Leon, are you ready for this?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay,
Y'all ready
let's
for
go
this?
in.
And whoever it is gonna be surprised anymore. You just screamed. And also that door is loud as hell.
I mean, here's the thing. Terror wanted us to come here, so
That's true.
this is gonna be...
It's a trap regardless, probably.
Yeah,
Is it gonna be
almost definitely.
half of...
This is...
The rest of the halves?
Maybe?
Imagine.
Could be.
Maybe they've been getting stored in, like, preservation...
The Expensive
Half of
Spins
Miyuki.
Mizuki, Chapter 3, 213.
And we're going right through them.
Horadori Institute of Genetics, February 13th, Wednesday, 05. Midnight 05. Boy, this is an empty room.
What is this?
An empty room. With some circles
I
in
don't
it.
see anything at first glance, but something is up.
We should search this place.
Huh?
I just...
What is it?
I thought I heard something.
I also heard
Leon,
that.
did you hear anything?
Sounded like
No,
footsteps.
nothing. I think you're just hearing things.
Besides you two, I detect no biological life here. I do not detect anything on the stairs either.
Then who was footstepping?
Okay. Guess it's fine then.
I thought I imagined
only
that,
said-
but then Mizuki called attention to it.
Sorry for spooking
They
you.
only
Right.
said
Let's search the
biological.
room.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let us do
true.
the usual routine.
Are we in... Are we gonna go into... Yes. Okay.
Oh, Leon isn't here anymore.
Remember what I have explained previously. In this space, Objects and individuals that are irrelevant are excluded from the recreation.
Wow.
But even though I can't see him now, he's still in the room, in reality.
Correct. He is searching the area. Let us leave Leon alone for now. Focus on the investigation at hand.
Got it.
Virtual reality activation. Okay. X-ray vision, there's a... something. Connects to over here. And in heat mode, there is fuck all, so... It's so dark, it's hard to see. Okay.
I see some bloodstains.
It appears that much time has passed. Years at least. And footprints in the blood.
Okay. It's an iron plate. There might be something on the other side. Yeah, I'm just checking stuff in normal mode first, and then I will do... vent. It's a vent.
I wonder if the air is being ventilated properly. It's stale in here.
God damn it.
We are underground. The airflow is likely quite poor.
No, that's not it. I don't know how to explain it, but there's bad air down here.
This is a kill room for sure. Like, I'm with you.
Are we about to
There's an iron
become
plate above
Saw?
the door.
This is
What's
the cut
that
in half
doing
room, right?
Perhaps some sort
Oh god,
of
is Leon
shuttle.
gonna get cut in half?
That
Oh
plate
god,
came
we
down,
brought him
the
here.
door
Are
would not
we
be
going to
able
get
be
cut in
opened.
half?
I mean, I don't think that.
Nah, there's a mosquito wing here.
It's the door we came from.
Right.
It's a power switch. It was on when we came in.
Is it a light switch?
A light switch.
It looks a little big to be a light switch.
Perhaps it powers the entire room.
Could be.
Mizuki, there is a power line that leads to it from above. Follow the X-ray.
Yes, I know. I was getting there.
A power switch and an electrical line leading away from it. The line splits in two.
Let's follow both.
Let's see. This one goes over here.
This room gives me bad
The
vibes.
power line in the
Yeah, I
ceiling
know. This is
leads
definitely
to
a
the
murder
other side
room,
of this
for sure.
wall.
And if you follow it further,
Well, yeah. It's a scary room made of metal with only one
there is something
entrance.
in this wall. Is it a switch?
And,
Yeah,
and
by
metal
pressing this
plates
part
close
here, it
over
turns
both of
on.
the doors.
A hidden switch.
What happens if I press it?
It looks as though it powers a different area.
There's a hidden switch in the wall. And let's see, so it goes there, and it goes here.
There's a door on the other side of the plate.
And perhaps a hidden secret beyond it.
Cool.
Night.
Is this,
Oh, this is night
a
vision.
tooth?
Yeah.
It is the first molar of the upper jaw. It does not appear as though it was pulled out with any instruments. There are no marks on the tooth's enamel.
Yuck.
Then how...
Perhaps the owner of this tooth was punched in the face.
Whose tooth is it?
Unknown. Let us call this person T for now.
Why?
T for tooth, of course.
Oh, okay. Someone's tooth. Okay. All of my investigation clues have gone away.
I guess you can hit the switch.
Look up at the X-ray, show there's a power line that leads up to the ceiling. Is there anything we haven't clicked on? I thought we clicked on this. Yeah, I got that. Got
Did you check the
that.
stealing in night vision at all?
Did not. But there's no other glowing triangles besides the tooth. Okay. Tooth.
1, 2, 3,
Is
4,
the
5
blood stain
things.
not
Have you
a-
checked everything in normal vision?
Thought I did.
You were
Oh, you know
literally-
what? I don't think I
okay.
got the.
There's a
didn't get the
square
vent.
hole
Ah,
here.
the hole, yeah.
It is a foot switch, similar to those used at hospitals to open emergency doors. You can use your foot to trip the switch, leaving your hands free.
Or
But
like
it does
some
not
garbage
appear to be
cans.
powered currently.
If I want to use this switch, I've got to feed it some power first.
And one more thing. There are footprints around the switch as well. The same prints from the bloodstains. These prints are also old, likely many years.
Alright. So I flip the switch.
We have collected all the ingredients.
Ingredients for what?
You don't know? Judging by the clues, something occurred in this space many years ago. Someone, let's call them X, came to this room and did something. If we can follow what X did, we can discover new information.
Huh.
Anyway, just answer my questions.
I want Leanne to just be rapidly tapping us on the
Okay,
shoulder
sure.
like, Mizuki!
Let us begin.
Mizuki, I found
What do
something!
you think X did
We
first when
have
they
to
came
go.
to this room?
What did they do first? Probably pulled the switch.
When we came here, the power was already on. But it's probably not always like that.
An astute assumption. We need to restore power to the entire room first. We will not be able to proceed without it. And next is, what did X do after turning on the power?
Punch somebody's
Why
through their
would they
tooth
do
on the
that?
floor.
Isn't this a molar? Aren't you supposed to put the tooth under your pillow?
Mizuki, how old are you?
And there's not a pillow here. Foot switch.
No. Consider the footprints. Those footprints were made in blood. Therefore, X used the
Blood
foot
stain.
switch after someone started to bleed.
I clicked on the...
You clicked on the tooth, not the blood.
I can't click on the blood, it's not there.
I am positive. There are no bloody footprints under the switch. Therefore, someone, most likely T,
Oh, I
was
see.
not yet bleeding when the switch was pressed.
I see. They pushed
Maybe
the thing,
this
then
is a
somebody
dumb
punched them
question,
and then
but
opened the door afterwards.
how do you know the switch
Ah.
was pressed?
Because of how the foot switch is wired, there are two power lines within the tube. Electricity comes from here and then goes back up the ceiling, and ultimately terminates in the foot switch. We can leave the foot switch be for now. Let us move on to the next step. After pressing the
we're
hidden
very
switch, what do you think X did next?
Licked the blood.
Licked the blood. Click it.
Punched T.
Yes, I agree.
You're not on
When
a
T
time
got their
constraint. I
tooth
don't know.
knocked out, they started bleeding. That's what caused the puddle of blood.
Right.
Well, I
then
don't need to be wrong
X
on
stepped in the
purpose, just
puddle,
for you.
causing the prints.
I just like hearing the funny lines.
The finishing touches.
You literally
Goes
lose
without
nothing.
saying what X did last.
Swallowed the
If
tooth.
they did that, this place would not exist.
Oh yeah, good
Too late
point.
to
Wait a minute.
make it up.
Were you serious?
Use the
Violence solves everything.
Not everyone is like you, Mizuki.
I disagree. Foot switch.
Correct. There are bloody footprints near the switch. It is clear that X came here after T started bleeding. Power is sent here by turning the hidden switch on. Therefore, if you were to trip the switch with your foot,
Now we're gonna need to do this all very quickly in a second here.
and now we know what X did. Prepare the reenactment.
This again?
Are you ready? Okay, here
Now,
we
is she
go.
doing this in real
I didn't
life?
say
And,
yes.
and Leanne
The
is like,
camera
what the
is rolling.
fuck is happening?
Ready?
I'm never really clear on if this
Action.
is real or if this is a virtual space she's in right now.
My name is
Right.
Mr. X. I came here for a certain reason.
Yes, yes! Keep that energy up. What did X do first?
First, I need to turn on the power. And then, do this to the hidden button. And so, the foot switch should have power now.
Stop, Mizuki. You forgot something.
Oh, right. I need to punch T. Though, I still don't know exactly why. Anyway, hiya!
Please don't punch Leah. Be careful.
Yes, and then X must have stepped in the puddle of blood. And lastly,
something should happen now. I don't know what, but something.
Let us leave the VR world behind and do this in the real world.
Yeah. Even though I still don't get why you had to record that, I think I get the picture.
Yeah, it wasn't that hard. I don't think we even had to do a whole mini-game about it, necessarily.
I hope we don't move in this space and just punch Leanne. Okay.
After following my steps from VR, I put my foot on the switch. Hopefully that doesn't trigger the poison. And then... Oh.
shit.
Oh, it's locked.
Oh, never
It's like locked doors. Oh.
Oh.
Tokiko.
This is the room where they do the bisecting.
Can't be.
What is this?
This is the bisecting room.
Or at the very least, this is the storage room.
Well, there's two platforms, right?
Right,
So,
yeah. They would have been Chikara and her, because I think they were the last two victims, right? Oh no, Komeiji would still be here.
What did you do?
Yeah, true. If it was storage, they would.
I guess what you did doesn't really matter. It's the corpse.
It's Tokiko Shigure from Nice, Japan.
Hi, Mom.
Her left half.
What is she doing here?
But how should I know? Weren't you the one who made her show up?
Oh, never mind.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
Other machine.
Why are there two of the same machine?
They do not serve different functions. They both look to be exactly the same.
Nobody here. What was that?
This does solve one big mystery.
What?
All of the victims of the HB case were cut at the molecular level. Those cuts were likely performed by this machine.
What?
So this is some kind of slicer?
Exactly. Do you see that wire on top of
Oh,
the
you
machine?
can see the, yeah.
That is CNT, a braided carbon
That's how they cut
nanotube.
those big wheels of Gouda.
The diameter is about 0.4 nanometers. A single nanometer is 1/1000th of 1 meter, so it is not visible to the naked eye.
But I can see it.
That is because I am modifying your vision. I am emphasizing it on purpose for your benefit.
Thanks.
So you're saying that carbon nanotube was used to bisect all the victims?
That is highly probable.
So all the murders took place?
Here, most likely. Including Tokiko.
Huh.
But why are there two machines?
Well...
Why no decomposition?
That also. It's a carbon nanotube slicer. This must have been used for all of the HB case murders.
Her estimated time of death is 1900 yesterday. Yesterday meaning the 12th. It is currently 1 a.m. on the 13th.
So like a couple hours
roughly
ago, yeah.
6 hours ago. But why?
Mizuki, look at her wrist.
Slit wrists.
I do not believe this was self-inflicted. The cut is deep, but there are scars as well.
I see. It took me a
Perhaps
second
she
because
did
of the
try to
pattern
take her
of her
own life in the
fucking
past.
jacket. That's the word I was looking for.
She tried to die in the past to prove her theory right or some shit?
Mizuki?
Maybe.
What are we gonna
Or maybe
do with
from
the body?
depression after
can't
Chikara was
just
like, you're
leave
not
her,
keeping
but-
that kid.
I need to see what's on the other side of that door first.
You're really gonna go?
The longer we
Yeah,
stay in
why?
this room, the
What
more
if the
danger
murderer
Leanne
is
is
in
in
there?
of being bisected.
Terror? All the more reason to go.
Wow. You're really courageous. You're younger than me, but I respect you.
Leon, you should wait here.
What?
If that iron plate drops down, I might get trapped again.
Oh, right. Okay.
He's gonna be.
God, this
You're just gonna leave the two of us here?
The one and a half of you, yeah?
Mizuki!
Wow.
Anyway, gotta get going.
Mizuki, a woman is
If I get
dead.
trapped,
That's
help
your
me out,
mother.
okay?
Yeah. I got it.
Yeah, that's true. That is her mother.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she doesn't have feeling for that. She never knew her.
I don't even think she met her.
No.
She just
All
knows
that
about it
was
from
with
Ryuki, got it
Ryuki.
from Ryuki's information.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
This
There's fucking weight training
gives me
gear
all
in
sorts of
here.
Way bad vibes.
Ooh. I don't like the grody tub
What is this
and
place?
toilet.
A bed, refrigerator, shower, toilet.
Oh,
Someone
that's
living
the
here?
Nice
That's
like
icon,
nice.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at the door you came in from.
I was trying to. Oh my god.
There is no handle. It cannot be opened from this side.
Uh-oh.
Good thing Leon is on the other side.
Yeah, good
If
thing.
we were all trapped in here together, within a week, Leon would have become a rabid animal. And then...
Ha! If that happened, I would have beaten him to death.
I mean, yeah, probably.
Anyway, we should search the room.
Couldn't she have also broken the door?
Maybe. Training equipment. A bed. A PC. I tried messing with it, but nothing happened. Tons of papers stuck to the wall. The text on them looks practically random. It'll take a while to decode this mess. Part of the wall is covered with papers. A desk. There are thick books on it that look difficult to read.
That's the only vent.
It is safe to assume the average human could not enter or exit through there.
God. There's a small vent. A shower and bathtub. It looks really old. A punching bag. It's been used quite a lot.
That's me.
And a steel drum. There's nothing inside. Guess that's not important.
So you have to pay for punching bags.
Yeah, and punching bags are tough.
Oh, hey. That looks familiar. Well, let's start here.
That's the explosive.
A locker. A mysterious pattern is drawn on it. There's a lock. Yeah. Is this gonna turn into an escape room?
I hope so.
Why can I not click on the things on the shelf, but I can only... I can only click on the shelves, not on the things on the shelves.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
those look familiar.
You've seen this before?
Of
Yes.
course. How could I forget?
It's a thermite bomb.
This is what caused
Oh
me
yeah,
to die.
Iba's memory got
And Kizzy.
bumped from that.
It is a thermite bomb.
Yes, I know.
6 years ago, a thermite reaction caused Jin Furroway's right half to burn.
Oh, that's what's been
I
causing all
know.
the
I read the report.
or the one-
Basically, a miniature version of this was set in the body, right?
Correct.
It's a thermite bomb. What is...
That PC looks fun. Right?
It's a tire. This is like an old TV. A raggedy sofa. I like how this is glowing so you know to click on it, right?
A shitty looking computer. Iva, can you take a look?
On it. Internal data has been analyzed. Mizuki, take a look at this.
Is the Bats 490
Is
stuff
this?
on here? Yep.
It is the Nirvana
sure
trial
is.
video.
Well, I mean,
There are
why would they
backups
send
and
us
working
here?
files on this computer as well. It seems
probably
as though
made it
that
here.
video was produced here. And one
No, I
more
know,
thing.
but I'm wondering why Terror.
There was some
wants us to
unedited
steal.
QR footage
Right.
as well.
But that means...
Yes.
The QR and the Nirvana trial video were both created on this computer. I had gathered. There's something on the desk.
What is this?
I turned the page. This is what was written there. I've been here for ages. I'm trapped here, suffering. It's all their fault. They took so much from me. They used my creation without permission. And I'll never forgive them for it. Just writing about it makes me furious. I want to kill them.
It's a diary. There aren't daily entries, but it seems like the person who lived here wrote it. There might be some clues to the case.
Let's keep reading.
Unlike them, Mom is really nice. She's taught me a lot of things. Nyes is wonderful. The world is a lie. These things happening to me are a lie. Mom said that she's going to tell the truth to everyone. I want to help Mom. I love Mom. But, why are you nice to him, Mom? I hate him. He needs to pay. It continues.
There is a date here. This is from 6 years ago.
February 9th. He came this morning. I thought he was here to mock me. He always picks on me. But he said that's not why he was here. He said he wanted to apologize. I'm so sorry for everything I've done. I've heard him say it a million times. Things turned red all of a sudden. Next thing I knew, he was on the ground. I think I hit him. He was bleeding from the mouth and unconscious. I thought this was my chance. I knew how to get the machine out. He basically taught me everything. I took the machine out, set the body in, to be split in half alive.
This description.
Sorry.
It is similar to what we reenacted earlier in the room next door.
So the person writing this diary was X. And he is probably T. He got his tooth knocked out.
2-9 continued. As I looked at his dead body, I thought to myself, if I use this, I can help Mom. I've been planning this for a long time, but when I saw that body, the light came on. The intersection between warp and weft, that's where the steam can occur. By creating that, the people of this world, Moksha. February 10th. February morning. I went to go see Mom. I told her about my plan. She agreed. She even said I can use her money. This has got to work. Ah, Mom, you're so kind. The Nirvana Initiative, I'm gonna make it a reality. I decided to proceed with the plan. I thought of a new name for myself. My name is Terror. I will start my life with this new name. 210 continued. How ironic. Ironic. You could put in life. I don't remember the line. That's one thing I needed was being created in this very facility. TC Purge, such a wonderful virus. But I was told it was still imperfect. More time was needed. No need to be rash. I decided to wait with Mom. Fortunately, there are tons of NICE members among the researchers. When I told them about the plan, they happily obliged. Ah, I can't wait. This is going to be so much fun. February 11th. Someone interfered. I put it there, but it was gone. Insufferable ingrate. No mercy, 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 no mercy. I'll find you and I'll kill you.
Me complaining about my Overwatch team?
That's a good one. Thank you, Josh. February 12th. I found you, filthy thief. I'm trying to remember the order in which people died. It was... The 10th was Jin, then the 11th would have been Chikara, then the 12th would have been Mom, whose name I suddenly can't remember. Tokiko, thank you. And the 12th would have been... Well, no, because it ended on the 14th. Right? Yeah.
The killings?
Yeah. I thought. Yeah, let's keep reading. February 13th. I cut the thief in half and then set it up. Your fault. Didn't give it back. The undoing is done. I can finally relax.
February 13th. The thief cut in half.
The thief must be...
Don't make me guess. 213 continued. I met the person of my destiny. What?
Person of my destiny?
The diary ends on 213. It's all from 6 years ago.
So the diary ends there.
Okay. They're gonna sneak up on us somehow.
We now understand. The person that was being held here is the culprit of the HB case. Terror.
If we wait here, will they come back?
Probably not.
I do not believe they will. Once they reach the stairs, they will know someone intruded.
And they'll try to get rid of said intruders.
If they did, a certain someone would be gotten rid of first.
We should get back to Leon.
Leon! We need to get back there now!
Agreed.
Yeah. I hope a man isn't bisected when we get back in there. I'm really pulling for him. Oh, okay, we teleported. He's fine. February 13th, 9:30. About last night.
Sorry, but I don't want to get involved. I'm going home.
Fair.
Fair.
Don't blame him. He's still probably gonna die.
I waited at the institute until the investigation crew came. Blah, god damn it. Now I'm here at Abyss HQ. What was that line? It skipped over it.
Wow, you really outdid yourself, sneaking in without a warrant.
Ugh. I'm
Your
sorry,
pain,
boss.
Mizuki.
Aiba, you need to keep an eye on her.
I am functioning just fine as Mizuki's left eye. I should be rewarded for the work I did last night.
Thanks, you,
Yeah,
Iva.
I wouldn't have found that room without Iva.
True. What you found was worth bending the rules a little, but this should still warrant a punishment, you know?
Boss, I suggest leniency. Mizuki had a strong, personal reason for wanting to search Horadori Institute.
The gene therapy?
Boss, you knew?
You fucking knew the whole
Who do you
time?
think I am? I know my subordinates so well, I could tell you how many moles they have from memory.
So, did you know that Daddy and Mom weren't my real parents?
Yeah.
Damn.
What
Why
is
did
it?
you say
Damn.
something?
Oh, I was just
Little
thinking about
rude.
something Mom
I
told
mean, it
me
would have
once.
fucked with us a bit.
You!
Hey, you're a genetic freak.
I wish you had never been born!
You're
No,
not
I
normal.
was actually thinking about this the
I
other
was
day, and I
thinking
was
about that.
wondering about
Do you
that.
think she meant to say I wish we never adopted you?
Yeah, I was wondering about that because I seemed to recall that line, and I'm like, was that just something they were gonna have to write over? But it's fine. Anyway, that is going to do it for us tonight. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. We'll catch you tomorrow for
Judgment.
Judgment. I can't hit my buttons because they don't work. Bye.